Okay, I don't know if you guys are gonna really hear me clearly or not, but this is gonna be my first kind of like practice ride. Just gonna ride around the neighborhood here and see how I do. I actually just got my learner's permit, and it gives me a good idea on if my mirrors are adjusted correctly, which is kind of like one of the things that I've found a little bit more difficult here, is to, you know, make sure that I have my mirrors adjusted correctly. So I'm still learning that. So as a matter of fact, I think I'm going to stop here and adjust the left one a little bit. I feel that it could go up just a little bit more. Okay, we'll see how that goes. Oh, and the other thing is, obviously, I'm not used to turning signals on and off. So I tend to leave them on. So one of the things I'm going to do as a practice here is to turn the signals on and then off as I complete the turn, because obviously it could be pretty dangerous if you leave the signal on and then people think that you're going to be turning and you're not turning, so they may turn in front of you. I got my learner's permit yesterday, so this is the first time that I'm actually legally allowed to ride on the road. I'm not actually leaving my gated area because obviously I need to build my comfort level first, and there I had forgotten to turn off my signal. So let me try that again. The signal is on. Make a turn. Turn the signal off. The mirrors look okay. I think the right mirror may need to be adjusted. I'm just gonna adjust the right mirror really quick here. Okay. That looks just a little bit better. Let's take a look. I have my jacket on, my helmet on, my boots on, my gloves on. I also have some pants that I bought that I don't have them on, but you know, when I get out past this gate here, you know, in maybe a week or so, you know, I'll do it. So I'm making a right turn here. Gotta try to keep an eye on everything around me. Okay, the right mirror looks okay. Maybe I could fix it a little bit better. And turn the signal on. I don't know if I left it on or off. Turn it off. Let me see if I have this car in my spot. Yep, I can see it. I may need to want it a little bit higher. I'm actually, believe it or not, really that sure on the best adjustment for the mirrors. It's a little bit windy too. What I have to do is practice turning as well with the counter, you know, weight as well. And so I'm going to try to turn here so I can start going back the other way. Yesterday I wasn't able to do this. Oh wow, so I got the turn done. I know that's a wider turn, but it just seems a little bit harder for me. Okay, I'm gonna go around this turn here. I'm gonna put my signal on. check my mirrors. Now that I checked, maybe my left mirror may need to be adjusted. Turn the signal off. I'm definitely trying to look where I'm going, and then not be looking at my speedometer all that much. I'm checking my mirrors every time I turn signal. Try to keep a loose grip on the handlebars. Turn off the signal. Keep a really nice loose grip. First time that I did ride it, I did notice that I was keeping somewhat of a tighter grip on it. Now, I'm still not liking the left mirror. Maybe just about there, maybe better. My takeoffs has been a little bit better. Make a turn. Turn off the signal and turn it on. The reason that I did the rights first and now I'm doing the lefts is just so I could get kind of like some left turns in and some right turns in. Okay, I'm liking my left mirror a lot, and I'm gonna see if I could see how my blind spots are. And it's also this area, my house area here, it's kind of like a little bit of a hill, and I'm thinking that with the mirrors, it's just a little bit more difficult to judge. But let me lower it just a little bit more. All right, there we go. And then, oh, I left the turn signal on. So let me practice that. Turn signal is on right now. Make the turn. Loose grip. Turn signal is off. Okay, turn signal on. Check. Make the turn. Okay, just keep control. Turn signal off. One of the things that I obviously want to get used to is not thinking so much when you're riding. Just need to, make sure that when I'm on the road, I'm paying more attention to everything else that's going on around me, instead of trying to just pay attention to all the controls. It's just a horn that I had. And then practice turns and mirrors. So let's see if this white car, it was up, I could see it there, but I need to be able to see what's coming up behind me a little bit further away. And I think that with these mirrors, I'm not able to do that right now. So one more adjustment here. Just a minor adjustment. Maybe push it out just a little bit. And see. And also trying to keep a good posture when I'm riding. It's really windy out here today, so I do apologize about the audio. That time I didn't even turn on my turn signal, so let's make sure it's on this time. And turn it off. I know that if you've seen my other videos, you know that I'm actually, it's an XMAX 300 that I'm on, and I like it. For me, it's good. I'm a new rider and I just wanted to get something around town. Although this has a 292cc engine in it and I could take it on the freeways, I'm not really planning on doing a lot of freeway riding. I want to ride more around town than anything else. And I find it to be really, really fun as well. And one thing is, I mean, I know that I want to be signaling much more in advance. So this time I put my signal on earlier. And then turn it off as I finish the turn. I think I'm going to try to turn in the opposite direction over here. This is a pretty quiet neighborhood, so I don't really have to worry about too many cars. So I could just kind of turn. Hopefully I can make the turn. I'm gonna drag my brake a little bit. I'm proud of myself that I was able to do that. I wasn't able to do that just like maybe a couple of days ago when I just took it out for a test. I didn't have my permit, but I was just so excited that I had bought a scooter. I bought it in November and it's just been sitting in the garage. I'm just did the horn. There's nobody like here, so. I think you get used to it pretty fast. So windy today. Probably not a really great day to learn, but that's all right though. I gotta learn how to brake as well, so garbage cans are falling out all over the place. And then the other thing I think I need to practice is letting off the throttle instead of letting it go. I tend to be doing just letting it go instead of controlling the throttle, which I think is more important, that I learn how to control the throttle instead of just, you know, letting it jerk around so much. And watch for obstacles too. One of the things that I would wish that they did on bikes, I don't know if they have it, is to make kind of like an audio alert for like the signal. Like, hey buddy, you've left your turn signal on. Or, you know, just like a some type of audio sound. That it's on. I know that there's this lady sitting in her car here, so you know, one of the tests in the DMV, the written test is, you know, be careful of people opening their doors. So I definitely wanted to keep an eye on that. Signal. Make sure I always look. I gotta keep relaxed posture. I want to look here. I'm getting used to it. Practicing my turns better too, because I'm definitely never want to end up in anyone's lane, you know, when I'm turning. So I'm trying to make sure that I keep in my own lane. So let me know, what do you guys think? How am I doing? Am I doing okay? I'm gonna turn around here, start going the other way, and the way that I'm trying to do my turns is to kind of drag my brake and give some counterbalance. There's no clutch on this, so I think it's just a little different than a motorcycle. Not that I'm a motorcycle rider. Gonna try to just do some swerves here. What I'm gonna do is try to, you know, get some cones out here. We're gonna go up the hill. Or maybe I won't, since those cars are going up there. Okay, let's practice. Right now, I don't think I would pass the cone test. try this. If you guys want to hear something that I did, is I actually had a whiskey throttle this one time, and then I learned my lesson that you just need to don't have a death grip. I think one of the things that you have to do is really commit to the turn. You know, I'm finding it just a little bit difficult to hit my turn signals with the gloves on. I don't know why. Definitely because I'm not used to it. This lady must be thinking that this guy passed me like 50 times. What's going on? But hopefully they know that I'm just practicing. No, I haven't charged my GoPro, so it might even be dead. Alright, so here's a turn. I'm gonna act like this is a regular turn. I have my turn signals on. To get to the turn, I'm definitely looking around, looking behind me, see if there's any cars. Safely making the turn. I finish my turn. I turn off the turn signal. I continuously check my mirrors. See if there's anyone there. And realize I'm just gonna adjust this one just a tad bit. It's a good example of like a door open, so you could kind of see if I was about right here to cars, I'll still be okay. The good thing about this is it actually gives me my trip time, so that's good for me because I just want to be able to know, you know, how much I practiced as well when I'm done. I'm guessing that most of you guys have stopped watching the video because I'm just going in circles. That's okay. Anyways, please like and subscribe to my channel. Definitely appreciate it. I'm gonna go up there one more time and try that turn again. I'm gonna just try to keep some power and maybe just drag the brake to give us some counter thing. For some reason I find myself having to kind of jerk the throttle around a little bit, but I think that will come in time after I practice. And the last mirror thing I think is if I turn it slightly inward, it might be just a turn better. So I think I'm happy with the mirrors now. I could see the cars that are coming. What do you guys think? How am I doing? Am I doing okay? Leave comments. It's gonna be just about, another few minutes, so we'll see. I'm getting more comfortable with the turns. Getting more comfortable with the turn signals as well. Just trying to get another mile in. Because I'm kind of superstitious. I don't like the number I have on my odometer right now. So I'm gonna keep going until I click that other number. And one thing is, like, I think, if I'm turning, I should be covering my brake just in case I panic. But I definitely don't want to be braking to lose traction either. I'm gonna go try that turn one last time up at the top of the hill. Let's see how I do. I'm gonna try to keep the throttle pretty steady and just use the, I kind of messed up there. Yeah, it's not too bad, I guess, for kind of like the first time here. And that's about it for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it, or you laughed at me, or whatever the case is. This is RiderGuy. and, you know, wishing you happiness for 2021. All right, guys, take care.